I finally have my setup of my Webster Pages Traveler's Notebook for you guys. I've been kind of going crazy today painting, so I thought I'd take a break from that. I'll show you guys what I have been working on though. First thing I did today was I painted this card. I'm sending it to like one of my favorite YouTubers. This is one of my little girls that I like to paint now, and she's just, I call her my bookworm because she's supposed to be a worm, but yeah, so I did that and this took me hours, you guys. It's so simple, but it took me a really long time. What didn't take me a very long time though was making this. So I painted this canvas for my boyfriend and I just thought it was really pretty. I actually used Crayola markers for the watercolor, so if you guys want to learn how to do that, I have a video on using Crayola markers, and basically you just do that. All I did was I sprayed down my canvas to make it wet, used my Crayola markers as watercolors with the brush, and then I used acrylic ink to do the brush lettering, and I really liked how that turned out, so I thought I'd show you guys that. And it just, for some reason, it really reminds me of Adele from Inky Quill. Like, I feel like this is her palette, and it has splatters and all that stuff. But, yep, that's what I've been doing today. So I thought I'd take a break from that just to finally do the setup in my Webster's Pages. I thought that I might add a few more things, but then I figured, you know what, it's good as it is, and I can show you guys what's going on in here. As far as aesthetics on the outside, I haven't done too much. It still has the tag on it, as you can see right here. I know a lot of people think the tag's really annoying, but I kind of find it to be useful because it helps me to pull the elastic on and off. This elastic is super strong and tight on the notebook because, spoiler alert, I have it kind of stuffed. On the side here I ended up adding this Pemberley charm from Michaels. It's by Bead Landing, and I love it so much. It's really beautiful. The bow fell apart, but I'm okay with it. I kind of just like the ribbon, and I kind of want to add more ribbon to it. And it's nice because it's attached to the spine. It doesn't really get in the way at all. I have a few little bookmarks. I made these all. They're really simple, you guys. All you have to do is attach charms to strings. So I have this one here that says "Make Things Happen," and it has a little pair of scissors, and I thought that was perfect for a planner / journal. This also is Pemberley. I have my little owl that I have named Hedwig because I am sort of a Harry Potter nerd, what can I say? And then I also have this little crystal on here, and lastly I have these little astrological signs. The Scorpio is my boyfriend's sign and I'm an Aquarius, so I got those on sale at Michael's because someone had like pulled one of the charms off and it wasn't one that I even cared about, so I was totally okay with that. So that is all the adornment on the outside of my notebook, and let's just get into the good stuff now. So as you can see, I haven't gone too crazy with decoration, I don't think. Over here in this little pocket, I've just put one of those Heidi Swap journaling cards. They fit perfectly in here. I really like this Be Brilliant one because, well, who doesn't want to be brilliant? But also it kind of pulls the color from this dashboard that I have over here throughout the planner. These are some dollar spot page flags. I have my really cute little alpaca clip there, my Jim Halpert clip as well. Those are both off of Etsy. I'll link them down below. Just have some washi samples up here, and my favorite ever journaling card because it looks like my glasses, so I'm vain like that. I like it a lot. This paper clip right here I made myself. It's super simple. It's just a piece of ribbon attached to a paper clip, but I really like it. Back here in the secretarial pocket, I just like to keep some washi tape. And then in this long full-length pocket, I just keep a couple of my stencils. I don't really use stencils very often anymore just because I prefer hand lettering, but you know, you never know when you're gonna need them, right? The first thing you see when you open up my planner is obviously my dashboard. I got this one off of Etsy. I ordered it from Magical Little Things on Etsy. Her YouTube is Magical Little Art, as well as her Instagram. Once again, I'll link all that information down below. And I loved ordering from Pam. I love her channel so much. You guys really need to go check her out. She's super talented and deserves way more subscribers than she has. And she just sent the cutest little package. It had some extra washi tape and a cute little hippo paper clip and things like that. and it was super speedy shipping, which is really great. I find with Etsy especially, you get some of the slowest shipping, so it was really nice to get it nice and quick. I went with this one just because it has cameras. Like, I've said this on my channel before, if something has a vintage camera on it, I'm probably gonna buy it because I'm obsessed with photography and cameras and things like that. On the front, I've just washi on this picture of my boyfriend and myself because we're cute like that. Alright, here, this is a little clip. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. Can you believe it? On the back side, I have some sticky notes. I have like a little list of things that I want to try or buy, but they don't really like have to be bought anytime soon. That's a little Dollar Tree list pad as well. And how cute is it? And then I have some Target sticky notes. This first insert is my bullet journal. And this is a Foxy Fix insert, so you can see that on the back there. I call it my bullet journal, but let's be real here, it's basically just my to-do lists on a daily basis. The paper itself is dot grid, and you know, it's not, I don't feel like it's the best paper. It's thick, but everything shadows on it and a lot of things bleed, and it's not really that soft. I can't speak for this, for Foxy Fix's current inserts, because I got this in January. By now they could have put out new ones, and this was just a free insert. Sometimes companies give out lesser quality inserts with their notebooks, so you know, that doesn't speak directly towards the product that they're selling right now, but you know, not the greatest quality insert, so that's why I use it for this, because, you know, it's a bullet journal. When I'm done with this, I'll store it, but it's not like something I'm gonna look back on fondly or anything like that. I just have my key. That really shows how simplistic my bullet journal is. I just have tasks, if I finish them, if they need to be moved forward, if they got canceled. I have a little symbol to denote notes, and for if I want to write down a memory or something like that. I have a little quote there just because I like it a lot. And this is really cool. My boyfriend bought me these artist stickers. These ones are Frida Kahlo, and she's my favorite artist, and it was really cool. He got them for me at a bookstore in downtown St. Pete. All I do to separate the days is I use my Target page flags. I just pick one for the month and go with it, and that way I am using up page flags, because I feel like those are the one things that we all buy and then hardly ever use. So at least I get through like 29 at least every month. So that's really nice. Sometimes I put stickers if I, you know, feel like it. Sometimes I don't. Very minimalistic, and really it's just everything that I need to do on a day-to-day basis. So this first month in here was August, and towards the end of August I realized that I was writing a lot of the same things redundantly. So every day I was writing the same thing over and over, and what that did was it ate up a lot of space on each day, and I was lucky to get 3 days on a single page. Mostly I would get 2. Come September, I started doing a tracker. So this is my tracker over here, and I don't track everything that I do on a day-to-day basis, because there's some things that sometimes I just don't do them on a day-to-day basis, so I didn't want to put those in here. But for the most part, I have everything that I need to be doing daily here. And you know, they have that old saying, if you do something for 30 days, it becomes a habit. So hopefully that's true, and the things that I have done pretty consistently will become habits. Obviously, there's a lot of things that I didn't do every day, and that's just because some of those things I just wanted to keep track of when I was doing them and not necessarily if I was doing them daily. But I really like this, and I'm going to continue doing this in October. Over here, I just put my goals and birthdays. And then because of this tracker, you can see that my days took up so much less space. So instead of getting 2 to 3 days, I was getting 3 to 4 days. And the clip that I'm using to clip it is just that really cute Stay Humble clip that I got from Michaels. The back of my dashboard, I just have one of those Target pockets that everybody has, and I put a little journaling card with a picture of 2 of my boys, my boyfriend and our guinea pig Dane. I just thought it was really cute, so I stuck it there. And then on the back of it, I have one of those Mambi pen loops attached right here. I like to have it on the back, sort of pushed in, so when I have my notebook closed, it doesn't hang out. Just have a Sharpie pen attached there. I love the Sharpie pens. And another picture of my boyfriend and me, because his face is so cute. So the next elastic holds my journal, and I'm not going to go into very much detail because I do plan on doing a flip, because look, you guys, I am so close to finishing this. I have like a couple more days, and then I can do a whole flip on this, and I'm really excited. I'm really motivated to do this. I've told myself if I journal every day from August to December that in 2017 I might get myself I might get myself a Hobonichi to do it in. So mathematically, it's cheaper to do that than to use a Midori per month, because that's kind of how it works out for me, is I get about 1 to 2 months in a Midori. So economically, it's cheaper, but it is obviously a much more expensive initial investment. So that's like my treat yourself kind of thing. If I get through, I just have to do 2 more months and then I can treat myself. But I'm doing pretty good so far. I will show you like a little bit inside. This is like a good example of what I do in my journal. I do a lot of watercolor drawings and things like that. I pick up business cards, different ephemera to add in there. And I just talk about my day. It's really basic, but it's so much fun. This notebook itself is a traveler's notebook. I got this one for free with my Midori when I got it back in January, once again, but this quality, oh, this paper is amazing. I will show you what I'm moving into in a little bit later, and I'm very reluctant to use it because I know it's not this quality of paper, but it was free, so I'm using up what I have. So that's that. My next elastic has a folder that I made, and that is sandwiching an insert. The folder is constructed from a Target file folder. I don't watch videos to do these, I just kind of throw them together. So this one is kind of like a secretarial style, and I have some pictures and some journaling cards on this side for, you know, tipping in. This notebook I got at Joann's, and you get a pack of 2. They're by Webster's Pages, and they are the nicest quality notebooks, and you can get them in stores, which is great. Well, if you have a Joann's or a place that sells Webster's Pages. What's great about these, first of all, is the price. They're $7.99 for 2. That makes them about $4 each, but if you use a coupon on them, you can get them for around $2 each, and they're just as good quality as Midori or any other, maybe even a little bit better. Way cheaper, and you get instant gratification, which I do love. I just put these stickers here on this one just because I thought they looked really cute. This is the grid. That's the one thing about these notebooks, is the fact that they all have pink either grid or lines. They don't have a blank in these really nice thick notebooks. The pages are so thick. They're almost like a lightweight cardstock. Very smooth, very nice. And the covers, you guys, they feel so nice. It was funny, the day I got these, we started out at the library, and we were in like the place where you buy books from the library, and they had this book, and I just wanted to buy it because it felt amazing. And then when I bought this, I pulled it out, and I got all excited, and I was like having my boyfriend feel it because it feels just like that book. It's kind of like that rubberized, soft, buttery cover. It's really nice, super, super thick, and beautiful. Even the inside cover is gorgeous. What this insert is for me is my list book, just kind of like a running list, and it's not for lists that I'm going to chuck. So it's not like for grocery lists or things like that. It's for things that I want to refer back to for a while. So I have an index here, and I do index a lot of these things because these are things that I want to go back and find later pretty frequently. So I just have things like my Instagram hashtags. By the way, you will see some bleeding. That's not because of the paper quality, that's because I bought a pen and it was crap. And so it was the worst pen. It bled through my Midori paper, and for me that's like the #1 sign of something not being good, is if it bleeds through Midori paper. It bled through that like horribly. So in fact, it bled through worse on the Midori paper than this paper, so this paper is like pretty legit. Movies that I want to buy on DVD, my to be read list, YouTube videos that I want to make, our go-to meals that are like really easy to make and I don't really have to think about them too much. Tattoos that I want to get, because you can never have too many tattoos, right? This is my wish list of just random things that I want. My cleaning zones, games that we own, because we do a weekly game night, and I like to know what we have so we can kind of rotate through the games, and also if I'm buying a game, we don't buy duplicates. Movies coming out for the rest of the year. I have a wish list for my boyfriend because he has a birthday coming up in November, and then it's Christmas, so it's kind of like, what am I going to get you? So I'm just been like writing things down. Also, same with Christmas gifts, because his family members and my family members will say something, and I'll remember it and write it down. They kind of like drop hints throughout the year, you know, so I've been just writing down things like that. I have a list of things I want to do in Florida because I moved to Florida 5 months ago, and I've done 2 things on my list. The first and foremost, if you'll see, is I want to go to Whimsadoodle. So if you don't know, Whimsadoodle is like Mecca for planner girls, scrapbooking girls, journaling girls. It's like the place to go. Everyone goes there. They have some amazing classes there. The Reset Girl had a class there. Yeah, it's in St. Petersburg, Florida. I live in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's probably like 15 minutes away from my front door, and I've never been. I'm so mad at myself. I really want to go, but I know if I do, I will go poor. I will go broke going in that store and buying everything. So it is my dream to go to Webster, but I'm waiting until I have like maybe some Christmas money or something to go. But yeah, this is basically just typical tourist things to do in Florida, but hey, I haven't done them, so I would like to. And then I have places that I want to eat around where we live, and that's about it. So the back of this folder, I just have my stickers that I like to use and this little stick-on pocket from Target with a journaling card and a picture of myself and things like that that I might want to incorporate into whatever. My last elastic, if I'm being honest, I could probably remove everything out of here and it would be completely functional without it, but I like to have the things in here just in case. The first thing is my Midori pouch. For the longest time I used this as a dashboard, so it still kind of looks like that. I just have some pictures of myself and my cousins and my nieces up there, and then this picture of my boyfriend. It was actually on our first date. Isn't that cute? This is a little piece of journaling card, and then this is a little printable that I printed because I thought it was cute. I have a note from my boyfriend back here, and there's some other stuff stuck back there. And then yes, that is another Target dollar spot little pouch. I put them everywhere because you get 20 of them. You get like a ridiculous amount. This just holds business cards mainly, and I also have a Pokemon card in here because it is my dream to catch a Dratini in Pokemon Go. I have had no luck. They show up all the time. Do they ever spawn for me? No. My boyfriend got his the day he started Pokemon Go, and I didn't play Pokemon Go at the time, so I didn't get one, but oh boy, I really, really want it. This is another folder that I made, once again, Target dollar spot. And this, I just hold receipts, like that's a Michael's coupon. I have some pictures that I can put into my journal if I want to, and another one of those Target pouches. This is the insert that I'm going to move into. This is the insert that comes with your Webster's pages, and I'm very, very nervous to use it because I did a pen test on the back page here, and it didn't feather or anything, so that's a good sign. But as you can see, it definitely shows through, and it shows through like 2 pages. You can still kind of faintly see the writing. I have every intent to double up the pages, so it's not a huge deal, but I just have a feeling that this paper is going to be a little hard to work with. I hope it doesn't discourage me from journaling, because like I said, I really do want to journal throughout the year. I've come to the conclusion that if I journal for a few days and I absolutely hate it, I'm just going to order a Midori insert off of Amazon Prime, because I'm not going to let crappy paper stop me from journaling. But I'm going to give it a go because it was free, and I'm trying to be frugal like that. And then back here, I just have this Target list pad in case I need to like jot down notes or something like that. I had it in the very back, but it was kind of bumping up against my pen and getting a little messy, so I didn't like that too much. The back of my zipper pouch, I have my page flags. I've actually used up an entire color of one of my page flags this month. Isn't that fantastic? That's beautiful to me. I don't keep anything up in this top section just because I haven't found anything that fits there yet. So in the very back, I have this. This was in my pocket size traveler's notebook, and it is just a card from Target, and I laminated it, and it was a good place to stick my sticky notes. And now I just throw in different journaling cards that I might want to use, and list pads and things like that. And I like to keep them in here because it prevents them from getting bent up. The very last thing I have is my pen, and it is a Schaefer calligraphy pen. This is the fine point. I have the broad right here, and I have a medium as well. I love them all. I'm going to probably retire this pen coming up because I know for a fact it is not going to work on that paper. It's just not going to. So I'm probably going to retire that and switch to something else for the month of October, but for now, that's what's in my planner. That is the setup of my Webster's pages. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Take a second to thumbs up this video if you haven't. Subscribe, that would be great. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!